Hello everyone, my name is Sylweed and welcome back to School of Dragons. We are exactly where we left off and we're gonna talk to the Sentinel, who we just impressed by defending his little buddy down here. So we'll see how he feels about us. Aww, he likes us. Look at that.
Wonderful, excellent, fantastic. This is great news. Now we can discuss our approach for Vanaheim. Come here, my friend, and let's chart our exciting next steps.
Alright. Let's go. 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 Hey, Arky.
I knew all along that you, above all else, could gain the trust of the Elder Sentinel. That gives us all the authority to venture into the island. That is, of course, we will treat this island with due respect. I'm so excited, I'm shaking.
Oh, that's good to know, Scolder. Oh, he's still here. Talk to him again, I guess.
How do we do this? We have no idea where Stormheart might have done. And more importantly, there are just too many things for us to discover in this island. Fistlex hasn't been here before, correct? Do you think he could point us in the right direction?
You can do it!
As long as you treat the island with respect, you won't do wrong. You're experts after all. Huh?
Do you think you could help me out?
I'm so pleased that Lumi is being so comfortable with all of us here. He was a little skittish when I introduced myself to him. Well, look at him now. He let Scholar ride his back all the way here, and he looks so happy to be surrounded by friends. Can you fly down around him and show him that you're still there for him? Sure. I'll do that. Hey, Lumi. How you doing?
I hope you enjoy learning about dragons as much as I do.
He's so absolutely cute and a breath of fresh air. Excuse me, what? There just aren't that many healthy young dragons here in Vanaheim. It can get to be a bit of a somber place for good reason.
You can do it!
Oh, sorry, I didn't mention this before. You must have been so uncomfortable covering in that sticky fruit juice. Let's clear it off you. Go to the ocean. Or just go to the ocean. Land Tempest. Bad. And Geronimo!
Oh, you are the best!
You know, I was so worried about the Sentinels before we came to the island. But we're past that now. Having the Elder Sentinel on our side will really help us out as we look for Stormheart.
Here you go.
I'll stay with Lumi and keep him company with Meatlock. I want to keep a close watch on our big guy as we explore this place further. I have full faith in you, so don't worry. I think Snava will call the wind on ahead. You should catch up. Alright then, let's go. Land on Vanaheim. Where? Here? Here? Down here with the dead things? Yeah, I think so.
I'm speechless. This is hallowed ground, my friend, a place I've dreamt of every night since Fistlex first gave me his journal of this mythical place. I'd only ever dreamed of ever visiting this place ever since Fistlex gave me his impressions of this mythical—
What? I just read this. That's not—
I'm hopping excited, just like a mudraker in a lukewarm swamp. There's so much for us to do and see, and only so many hours before sundown. Let's get to it, Silver. Click on me and we'll explore this land together.
Alright, fine. He's so slow. Please.
20 minutes later.
Fine.
These mounds seem to be here on purpose. This must be where the dragon's bones rest. Sundown?
Yep, you're in the right place. A few steps into these little hills and you'll be transported to a spooky place with dragon bones galore. Right behind you, Silver. I'll look inside and go.
Wait. This burial site isn't quite what I expected. Fistlex described the majestic pile of bones, which was, more importantly for our current discussion, much larger than this. He's usually incredibly precise when we're talking about dragons. Are we in the right place? Starlord, is this the right place? What's going on?
Why would Stormheart steal bones? That's kind of strange. Snitloot, explain.
Talk to me a second.
Yeah, Fizlex really nerded out over these mounts. This place had monsters' nightmare bones piled all the way to the ceiling. It's kind of weird they're just up and disappear. I bet a rogue bone never came here, saw all those bones and had a field day.
That's an interesting theory, Snowlord. Let's explore other options just in case. Silver, can you search the other mount next to me? It should be the final resting place for the Thanatos.
It's empty.
There are only remnants left in the third mount as well. Stormheart couldn't have stolen them all, right? I mean, these bones are sacred remnants to be revered and left alone. But I can't imagine she could find any functional use out of them. And no one could be so cruel to destroy these bones for no reason, right? They have to be somewhere around here.
Look for the bones. Alright. We will look for the bones. They are up here, maybe? Oh, sorry. Whee! Whoa, what the hell? Fish legs. Fishy legs.
Oh! Yo!
Whoa! I didn't do it.
It's not loud. No one is blaming you.
Pretty great.
Sorry. Reflex.
What a mess. Why would she mix these bones together? I wonder if she was searching through the piles for something specific. She might have just left the mess when she didn't find what she was looking for.
We must set these bones to rights. Can you help me put these bones back where they must go? Okay, that's a little creepy, but fine. Okay, that's normal. Yeah. Okay, I was just checking I can pick up more, but alright. That's so weird. Just carrying a dragon spine here, it's normal. It's all good.
Irregular bones like these vary in shape and size, which is why they don't fit into other categories. They usually have a complex shape and are used to protect internal organs. An example in humans is the vertebrae.
Yeah.
Siamoid bones like these are embedded in tendons. They are small, round bones that protect tendons from stress and wear. An example in humans is the patella, also known as the kneecap.
That makes sense, yes. Ew, this one looks fancy. Look at that, it's big, like our arm bone.
Long bones are just what they sound like, bones that are longer than they are wide. They support the weight of the body and help the body move. Examples in humans include the femur, tapeta, phalanx, and metacarpals.
Metacarpals. So we probably know all these bones, we just don't know the scientific names, so what the hell? But yeah, I suppose you meant the arms and the thigh and leg bones.
Short bones are about as long as they are wide and provide stability. For example, in humans the carpals support the wrist and the tarsals support the ankle. Voila! Now they're all in the right piles. All's well that ends well. It's what my dad always said. We need to catch up to Stormheart and stop her from defiling this place further. Fizlex and I will make sure these bones go back to their rightful place. Can you ask if Snarlot is ready to move on?
Snarlot. Can we go, please? Oh my god, big skull, big wildebeest. Snarlot, where are you? All the way back here, I guess.
I'd do it myself if I had the time.
Yeah, those bone piles look right as rain, and I'm glad you guys got it back right. Blah blah blah.
You have to talk about the real threat that's looming over her horizon, Stormheart. She's here, she's ahead of us, and it should be just as apparent to you as it is to a genius like me that she's here with a purpose. And we don't stop her, who knows, maybe she'll bring about the end of the world. Okay, that's a bit extreme maybe, but alright. I get your imagery.
Try it again.
Or maybe not. There's got to be a better way for us to get one step ahead of Stormheart. Believe me, I want to get the drop on her and pay her back. We're never going to catch up if we're just chasing her footsteps. I asked Skalder if he remembered anything more from when Stormheart kidnapped him. Can you ask him if he has anything that we can use? Alright. Skalder. Why is the quest not updating, please? Thank you.
Indeed, he's not allowed to ask in his own intimidable way to jog my memory. It all happened so quickly that I don't remember much. Thankfully, we have been on several adventures now, Silver, and your wit and courage seem to be rubbing off on me. I scribbled down some of the symbols I spotted on her map.
Skalder scribbles.
Let's look at it together, shall we? I hope you can make heads or tails of it. Open your backpack and click on my jewel, please.
Whoa. What the hell? Okay, that's her symbol. Luminous Crayfin. Flower. And Vanaheim. Okay, that doesn't look good.
Have you ever seen these symbols before? They seem familiar to me, but I can't pinpoint why. Perhaps we should seek another opinion. Snarlow may not be of much value to us in this regard, but another of our party will be extremely helpful. Faceless and I share all of our knowledge amongst each other, and there's no one I trust more. Can you find him and ask what he thinks?
Can do! Let's talk to him. He's by the water now. Okay. I can't get over how interesting it has been to hatch this young Leviathan on Vanaheim. Watch this young Leviathan on Vanaheim. I thought something was wrong with that. Decades earlier than the trip he'd make at the end of his life. Whoops, I'm sorry. Shouldn't mention the END in front of Lumi. How rude of me.
Hey, listen.
All organisms in all ecosystems connect to each other. All matters move from the environment into living organisms and back into the environment through producers, consumers, and decomposers. Matter from the air and the environment are taken in by plants to help them grow. Like the red fruit of here on Vanaheim, then organisms like dragons consume the fruit and eventually eliminate waste or die. Bacteria break down this matter into various forms such as soil, which is used by plants to grow again. In this way, matter is used over and over again and it's never destroyed, so the dragons that come to this island at the end of their life help maintain the ecosystem here. Here I go on and on. When you are on a schedule, give me Skalder Scroll and I'll see if I recognize anything. Yes.
Thanks. Wow. Thanks.
Oh, I know where I've seen this before. Do you remember the labyrinth on Impossible Island? The Dragon Bloom room was covered with decorations of the Luminous Crayfin. The scrolls along the walls looked a little bit like this.
I could use some help right about now.
But what could Stormheart possibly know about the Luminous Crayfin? Lumi is the only one in the archipelago. She definitely won't find another, believe me. Pick up and I searched far and wide for any trace of Lumi's kind. No luck. Well, I guess the only thing to do is to continue onwards, right? Can you meet up with Snarl and the ecologists on the mainland? I think they continued without us. They continued without us? How dare they? What are you talking about? Oh my god, Tempest, you're so slow. Fly faster. Go. Go. There we are. Hello. Oh, snap.
Pretty great.
Stormheart better have another think coming if she thinks she can steal our Lumi.
Hookfang is just as awesome as I am.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. Hookfang and I are the most strategic in all of Berg, and we have the keenest eyes too. We'll go on ahead without you guys and scout for signs of any danger. You guys come up at a slower pace behind me, okay? Just talk to Skalder. I'm sure you guys can figure out how to get further without me. Whoa, he left. Alright. strange sculptor.
Well, I don't wish to be unkind, but I am beginning to wonder why we even brought our braggart friend.
How you and Higa put up with his antics, I'll never know. Wait, is that... The Elder Sentinel. You better be careful. It's... oh my god, so much text. It is Stormheart, thankfully. It looks like the Elder Sentinel is looking forward to round 2 against her. Do you think he'll agree to fight by her side? You are the more skilled dragon trainer between the pair of us. Do you want to try extending your hand and clicking on the Elder Sentinel? Whoa, he's right there in my face. I didn't even see him. Alright, hey Elder Sentinel. Hello. Touch. Right! Yay! Amazing. Just amazing. You never cease to surprise me. Stormheart must be trying to gain a better position for the coming battle. Shall we charge forward and take the fight to her? Take care to avoid any traps. I am certain she's planning something horrid. Fly to the sea stacks towards the tempest. Very exciting. Let's fight on this elder sentinel. It's just a sentinel. Oh, okay. No! Why would they? No! Hell no! Hell no! Hell no! 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 Oh damn! Really? She still has those? Are you kidding me? Horrifying! Horrifying! Will she force the Elder Sentinel to fight against his own kind? Does she have no morals? I have several syringes of saline treatment ready to go, but I need a distraction. There is only one thing to be done, my brave Silver. Defend this land. Alright, so we have to do dragon tactics again or against our own kind. That's depressing. But I'll save that for next episode because I'm actually all out of time for this one, sadly. But we'll pick up on it right in the next one. I hope you're excited. I'm pretty excited. It seems really cool. So thank you so much for watching and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. So long, Dragon Riders.